So we need to really take a careful look and understand, what do I mean by this with conversation? How do we solve a problem through a conversation? Well, let's start with a really common and simple problem. And we'll see that all of these are about conversation. So let's say you've ever been faced with a whiteboard, right? And you've written a bunch of stuff on it in a meeting. And you get to the end of the meeting and you're like, okay, how do we solve this problem of we need to capture all of the ideas that were discussed? Well, probably what you did before is you had a human being sit down and try to copy down everything that was talked about on that board and try to make sense of it and put it into some nice email. Or maybe you got lazy and you wrote, "do not erase," and you underlined it a bunch of times. Well, we solve that a different way when we start thinking about generative AI as one of our tools in our tool set. We simply start a conversation, we snap a picture of the board, and we say, everyone agrees that we should implement this new grading policy we brainstormed on the board. Please extract the grading policy and draft an email. And we got a nicely drafted email. Now, this is the starting point of a conversation. We can also now do something incredible, which is, because this is a conversation, we can go and we can say, now let's critique this grading policy. What are things that could be improved? Let's imagine a student. What is going to be unclear about this grading policy or feel unfair? And suddenly we can have a conversation to go and explore the grading policy. We can take something that's on the board and we can go much deeper. But we have to know this is a possibility that we can snap a picture of what we've done on the board and begin exploring it, begin simulating it, begin analyzing it, begin finding gaps. It's a starting point of a conversation with AI. But it requires people to start thinking about conversations and how do we start these conversations and what can we do with them.